I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading.
What's happening, y'all? Back to the low boy I go. Man, I lost my route. Well, I don't want to say I lost it like I did something wrong, but I think it was just slow because of the season. Because I noticed like the last couple of weeks before Christmas, it was starting to slow down. Like I was used to getting anywhere from 8 to 20 packages to on my route to deliver at one time. Basically like 2 pallets. I would drop off 2 pallets. But I started to notice always coming down to like 3 boxes. So I was like, wow, like they're not gonna be able to continue this. They can't keep paying me the same amount of money to drop off just 3 boxes every day, because it's the price stay the same no matter how many I'm dropping off. It's not like a route, like an Amazon route where I'm making like a stop per house or something like that. It was just a load, so it was one rate, and everything was going good. And I got the load for that day, and then when I went to go check the load to see was it ready, the information was wrong. It was telling me it was something wrong. So I'm like, what's going on? We called them, and they like, oh, the shipper decided to shut everything down till possibly February. So, I mean, it might pop back up in February, which would be great, because I did like my route. It was consistency there. Like I said, it gave me time to run around and deal with my real estate and all that other stuff, my eBay. Gave me plenty of time to do that. I would go knock that out for like 2 hours a day, and it was enough for what I needed. Maybe 3 hours, depending on the day, the traffic and stuff like that. So that ended up being gone. So I had to jump back on the load board, and I had to jump back on the apps, different apps I use, like Carry, Airspace, and stuff like that. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, all right, I'm gonna jump back on the apps and just, keep it going. So I waited a couple of days, just gave myself a little break, and then I jumped back on. And like, man, I turned that app on this morning, probably like, man, it was like 2 something in the morning. Here come Airspace with a load. And I did the one mistake, one rule I never break. I always take my truck. But I'm reading dimensions, it's 7 pieces. And I'm like, all right, I should be fine. But I read the dimensions wrong, because Airspace, you normally get small packages, small medical stuff and stuff like that. So in my mind, I'm gonna be fine. Man, I drove my car all the way to the airport. I don't know how I got those boxes to fit in there. They shouldn't have fit in there. And then on top of that, I had to take it to a hospital. So I had my, what is it called? I didn't have my hand card or anything. I totally forgot about my hand card, like all of that. I wasn't even thinking about it. Like I said, 'cause I've been off the apps and stuff for almost 6 months now. So I just wasn't thinking about it. So it all come back to me quick though. So I had to go to the airport, get the stuff, barely fit in the car, know how it fit in the car, drive all the way back to my house to get my van, to get my cart, because I needed my cart. And good thing I did, because I knew when you go in the hospital, sometimes you gotta go up on different floors. So when I got to the hospital, I had to get the security, go up in the hospital, take me up on the elevator up to the floor where I was going. And if I'd have had to take each box in there one by one, that would have been crazy. There's no way I would have been did that. And the security would have been with me, because they gotta walk with you like in and out the building. So that would have been a nightmare. But anyway, I got through it. Like now, I booked the load already this morning. Another one today on the load board. So as soon as I got back from that, I hopped and got myself together and everything, because I still was a little sleepy, because like I say, that happened at like 2:30 this morning, and right now it's like 8:30. So I had to come home, get my bearings back together and all that, because I kind of wasn't really woke yet. But all that ripping and running definitely woke me up. So right now I just got something off the load board, get ready to go to Camden, New Jersey. So that's from Baltimore or Essex, Maryland to Camden, New Jersey. It's only like an hour and a half up the street. So actually it's like going to be a pretty good day, as long as everything, continue to go smooth. But what's ironic, on the dimensions on this package, it looked like it's one box at 20 pounds. And I picked up from this place a bunch of times too, and it's always one small box. So I know I can take my car, but I'm take the van, because as early as the time of day it is. So when I get up by New Jersey, because it's like right next to Philly, I can actually get something coming back. Even if it's a medical thing or one of the apps or even a load board, there's a possibility I can get something coming back. So it's best to have my van. Like I recommend y'all always take your the bigger unit that you have, because you know a bigger unit can carry even small stuff, but a small car can't carry big stuff. So it's always the best to just do things right the first time. But it was cold. I was like, my car in the garage. I'm like, I'm just gonna start the car. It's already warm. I don't gotta go to the van, let that warm up. So I'm gonna pick this freight up. I'll give y'all this freight, show you video and all this. I guarantee you it's a small box. I guarantee you it's a small box. And I couldn't take my car, but it's all good. I'm happy to be able to find work this fast on the load board, because I heard the load board been crazy slow. So for me to get it like pretty much my first day back, man, it's a blessing. I'm definitely happy about that. Allah is definitely looking out for me, so I appreciate it. So I'm gonna pick this up and let y'all see the freight or whatever I'm picking up, and then I'll see y'all when I get back. All right, I just got to the pickup location, because it was right around the corner from the house. It's only about like 15 minutes from my house. Ahead and go grab this box. Let's see if I come out there with a little box or a big box. Let's see if I get lucky. All right, so here go the box. It came out a few seconds ago. Definitely small enough to go in the car, like I said, but you know, we gotta put it in the van so we can get something coming back. So that's what it looked like. I still got all that space back there. So I'm gonna get this loaded up. I gotta take a picture, picture of the BOL and the freight, send it over to the dispatch, and wait for my good to go. So I'll be right back. Guys, so I just got loaded with that one box. I had to sign the paperwork. I don't know, I'm pretty sure y'all should know how this procedure goes, but if you don't, I'll remind you. I had to sign the paperwork, take a picture of it, the DOL, take a picture of that, send it over to my dispatch, and then my dispatch send it over to the broker. And then also you gotta take a picture of the freight. So I strapped the freight down. I really didn't have to strap that one box down because it's so small, it's just a small box. But I'm telling you, that route had me just like swole. I didn't have to strap the freight down, nothing. I haven't strapped freight down in months. So I just wanted to get that one out of the way just to, cause I ain't done it in so long. I just wanted to get the feel back. So right now, I'm supposed to wait for the good to go. I'm supposed to wait for the good to go, but I gotta get fuel. So there's a Royal Farm, like right around the corner from where I'm at. So I'm gonna go there and get some fuel. By the time I do that, I should have that good to go. So I'm banking on that. I'm not gonna be far. It was an issue. I gotta come back. It's not a big deal. Now, if I was going somewhere like far, like I was like getting ready to get on the road and be gone for a long time, I wouldn't leave. I actually would like actually wait. That happened before. I can't remember the story, so I ain't even gonna tell you. I know it's happened before, once or twice. Left and had to go back for different reasons, and that is the worst. You gotta go back and you done left, especially if you've been gone for a while. Man, it's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. So I don't do that too often. Like if I'm out of town somewhere, I'm out of state, and I'm like heading back towards the house or something, I wait for that good to go, because I ain't coming back that way. There's no way I'm coming back that way. So I don't play about that good to go for the most part. But you know, we'll see. I'm gonna head to Road Farm, grab some fuel, and then I should be on the road, man. I jump back on once I get on the road, once I get that good to go. It's cold out here, man. I got the hat, I got the gloves, I got sweatpants on top of my work pants. I got boots on. I almost never wear boots no more, unless I'm like going to a job where I have like boots on. Then I like put my boots on before I get out the truck. But man, I done got used to the tennis shoes. I used to be a boot guy. I used to wear boots every single day. Summertime, wintertime, fall time, springtime. It didn't matter. I wore boots every single day. Man, once I start wearing like tennis shoes, I start wearing the boots every day. You know, I guess you just adjust. You adjust to a good to go. I just got the good to go. I see the text message saying good to go. So I'm gonna grab some fuel and then I'm gonna get on the highway and keep going. But yeah, man, you know, once I start wearing tennis shoes like that, I was like, man, I can't keep wearing the boots. It's like starting to hurt my feet. And people used to always be like saying stuff to me. I don't know if it was like a Baltimore thing or what. But I wore boots. Summertime, I used to have shorts on with boots on. Not saying like I'm the only one. A lot of people do it, but I'm just saying like it was piping hot outside. I had Timbs on with shorts on, and it was just my thing. I used to didn't like the way my pants would lay, like on my pants would lay on my tennis shoes. So I just couldn't get with the look. So I just always would keep boots on. And then like with the boots, they go with anything, right? They like the Timbs match anything you put on. So that was always like a thing for me. I just think keep moving, so get on my nerves. That would always be like a thing because my Timbs would match anything. So it's easy to just throw them on with my outfit. So I just wore Timbs all the time. It was just like my thing. Like I said, I gradually started wearing tennis shoes. And, you know, with tennis shoes, man, tennis shoes like a very specific color, white, blue, bunch of designs in it. So they harder to match up. So it's like you gotta have a lot in the closet with tennis shoes because they hard to match up. And you can't just get white tennis shoes. One, they get dirty fast. They harder to clean up. And, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, you can't just have white tennis shoes. You gotta have colors in the shoes and stuff like that. Well, I believe you do anyway. So, I just started wearing more tennis shoes. But, we're gonna take this ride up here. I'm gonna stop and get this fuel and just get on the road, man. I think it's gonna be a pretty good load. So far, so good. One load. This load is going from Baltimore to Camden, New Jersey, I think. But it must be at the very beginning because when I looked at the map, it looked like it's like right next to Philly. And it said it's going to take me an hour and 30 minutes to get up there. So it can't be deep in New Jersey. It got to be like right up. By the time I get through Delaware, I'm going to be pretty much there. So not bad. Like for my first day back, $250 to run an hour and a half. And I think I did like $60 on the what's the name app, on the Airspace app this morning. So it wasn't bad. So I already have like a $300 day once I drop this, and it's only 9:20 in the morning. So time I get up there is gonna be, I say it's 9:30. That'll be 10, that'll be 11. That's 9:30. 11. I'll get there by like 11. And by 11, I'll be made 300. And hopefully I can find something coming back. I'll take a cheap rate coming back. I might take like 100, 150 bucks coming back if I see something coming back. Give me a good 450 day. And hopefully I'll be done by like 3 o'clock. But we'll see. So that's where we at with that. I'm about to grab some fuel. I'll talk to y'all probably at the drop off. I'll probably let y'all see my drop off and all that stuff. So I'll see y'all in a few seconds.
In 900 feet, use the right lane to turn right on Broadway. Then turn right.
Before I go real quick, I do want to say, so coming into this facility, right, I had it's like a concrete facility, so they got like safety signs like everywhere. I thought they was kind of gonna be like saying something about it, but steel-toe boots, glasses, hard hat, safety vest. I thought they was gonna be kind of like saying something about it, making a big deal about it, but they weren't. But just as a reminder, just have everything with you. Of course, I got a hard hat. I got a nice hard hat. See that? I got a nice hard hat, right? Boots, I already had boots on just because it's snowing and I came out in the snow and all that. Normally I got on tennis shoes and I gotta change my boots. Like I said, I keep my boot, like what I said earlier in the video, I keep my boots underneath of the seat because they too comfortable to drive in all day long. Well, at least for me. I don't know if you guys driving in boots all day long, but I don't want to drive in boots all day long. Like we be out here 10, 12 hours sometimes when you like really want to drive. And that's a lot of wear and tear on your foot. So for me, I'd rather not do it. So your steel-toe boots, your safety glasses, your hard hat, and your safety vest. It's important to just have those in the car. Like I got one right here. I actually keep like 2 of these in the car just in case my wife or somebody with me. And then sometimes even when you go on certain facilities, they be like, oh, y'all both gotta have a safety vest. Or if she gotta get out the truck to help me, or if anybody, not just her, anybody with me, I got an extra one in the truck. Even I got an extra hard hat too. So it's best to just have all that PPE stuff with you, personal protective. No, PPE, yeah, personal protective equipment. So just make sure you have all that stuff with you. It's extremely important. You never know when you're gonna get somewhere and they tell you, you know, you gotta have it to come on their facility. Like I go to like an Amtrak yard. Well, I ain't been there in a while, but I used to go to like pick up for Amtrak and deliver for them. But when you come on their yard, they don't be playing. And like some of the military stuff sometimes, it just all depends on where you at. Some people are very strict about certain rules that they have to follow. So just kind of keep that in mind, to make sure you have your PPE gear with you at all times. So that was the trip, man. That was my first day back. Like I say, I'm probably gonna look for something. I'm not gonna probably, I'm definitely gonna look for something on my way back home. I'm only about an hour and a half from the crib, so it's not even that like big of a deal. I'm not that far. So, and it's still early. So I'm gonna look for a little bit and then decide when I'm gonna start heading back to the crib. But like I say, I'm pretty cool with my take for the day. And I've been up since like 2 something, so I'm like a little like tired, but it's not like I'm gonna go home and go to sleep. I can't help myself, I'm always up. So like I said, I'm gonna head back, get in range, and hopefully one of the apps go off as I'm going back down 95, and hopefully something pop off, you know. Definitely was a cool day back. I enjoyed my first day back. Like nothing changed. It was a little bit, you know, like riding the bike. You get back on, and you good to go. You good to go. A few things I had to get, you know, a little familiar with. Like even the date, like the lady caught, like I wrote, I still was writing 2024. I wrote 2024. My office didn't catch it. I didn't catch it. But when she was signing the paperwork, she caught it. So I had to like scratch it out and then sign it. So I just sent the paperwork back over to the office. This another thing on this end, you're supposed to wait for the good to go. Also before you leave, and actually I am gonna wait because like I said, I'm a little distance from the crib and I'm not in a hurry either. Sometimes I'll be in a hurry, like I might have another load already booked. So when I had that other load already booked, I'd be like, man, I gotta go. Which I probably should have been looking for something on my way up here. And see, that's me getting back in the swing of things. I wasn't even thinking about it. I definitely should have been looking for something else on my way up here, so I could have grabbed it. It might have been like already ready, but I could have grabbed it on my way back. But like I said, that's just me getting back in the saddle and getting re-familiar with everything. So I'm gonna hop back on the load board and see if I can get something going home. I'm gonna call it a day, man. I'm pretty cool with my take for the day. So I'll see y'all on the next video.